Okay, so as promised, finally going to do the box review of the 1/16 scale Eduard's Schwimmwagen. Uh, the box art right here, not too bad. Looks pretty slick. There's your standard blurb of different languages. Basically it's telling you it's a model kit, length, width, and all that. There's the kit number 6106. Tells you it's got 182 plastic parts with some clear parts, some photo etch, rubber tires, a die cut flexible mask for painting, and decals for 2 marking options. So pretty cool there. Other side kind of gives you your 2 options. Looks like a tri-colored camouflage and then a standard single color. And there's your other side. Yeah. Originally cost $103. So yeah. Not too bad. Looking at the parts. See what we got. We got here the upper and lower. Not a lot of detail on the inside of that, but they do fit together fairly well. Of course, they're still attached to their screws, but it kind of gives you an idea of the size of it. Not very big. Definitely has a, since it is the Schwimmwagen, definitely has a very boat-shaped hull to it. So there's those 2 pieces, a bottom and the top. Definitely the bottom does look like very boat-like. Top could be, looks like it could be a Volkswagen top. So it did come with a set of resin wheels. So for the Schwimmwagen, cross-country type tread tires. Not too bad. You got the 4 wheels and then the spare. A little bit of flash on the spare right there. No big deal. Look like pretty good high quality. I don't see a manufacturer or anything. Just Schwimmwagen, cross-country wheels. So good deal with that. This is the die cut paint mask. So looks like it's for wheel hubs and clear part, stuff like that. Nothing too major. Here's the kit's rubber wheels. I don't know when this kit came out. I have no idea. But I know you don't see a lot of them anymore, but pretty decent little rubber wheel there. Or tire, I should say. Galande. So yeah. Got a little bit of deformity to it. I don't know if you can see that. So probably definitely going to use the resin ones. I'll have to see what the instructions say about this because it looks like it has inner tubes. Like this goes inside there. Kind of a deal. And then you probably put the plastic hub inside that. Something like that. I haven't even looked at the instructions yet. But pretty cool. Take that back out. So you get 5 of those. PE doesn't look too terribly bad. It looks like a couple engine screens and some detail pieces. Nothing too bad. Looks like even got some seat belts in there, maybe. Some kind of buckle stuff. So, cool. Clear parts, no doubt your windshield, headlights, tail light right there. So, looks pretty good. This sprue here is just of the wheels. Not too bad. Next sprue. Actually, this bag's got 2 sprues in it. So we'll look at this one. Park there. All right, so it looks like we've got wheels right there. The inner hubs for that. Got a no-tech light. No doubt we got the headlights right there. Steering wheel. And maybe a seat there. Maybe that's the dash. So yeah. Not too bad right there. This other sprue is a lot of detail parts. This looks like to be the back side of it. Flip it over. Oh, we have pedals. Yeah, just small detail parts. Some tow hooks right there. Some really small details right there. Oh, we have windshield wipers right there. So yeah, we got some butterflies, nuts right there. Not too terribly bad. Looks like we got a couple grab handles right there, there and there. Yeah, not too bad. Next bag is, looks like we have more chassis parts, it looks like right here. I don't know if I'm going to build this kit because since I got this kit, I haven't seen any. They're pretty rare. Okay, these 2 sprues are connected. There we go. All right, so we got seats. We have some type of tarp deal. And no doubt this is probably something to do with interior. Same with that there. So, yeah, 2 seats, a canvas tarp, and some, looks like some bulkheads. Then, no doubt this here's interior with floorboards, kind of very similar to the Schwimmwagen, I guess. And I guess this might be the bottom or something for the front. This is where the front suspension and all that is, so that covers that up. That's pretty cool. All right, then the last bag of sprues we have here. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, we have the prop. I think that's the prop shroud. Another seat. Is this a 3-passenger thing? I thought it was a 2-passenger. Maybe that's part of the exhaust, not for sure. Don't know. bottom of the seats looks like right there. So yeah, all right. It doesn't look too terribly bad. Doesn't look like a very overly complicated kit. This looks like we got an oar. You have to break that thing out, you got problems. Shovel that looks like it could, very flat shovel, looks like it could double as an oar. I think this is steering components, front suspension pieces. I think that's what a lot of this is here. Maybe this is part of the front bumper. These look like, those almost look like they could be lower control arms or something, but I don't know, hard to tell. Right there. So yeah, part of steering linkage there. So yeah, not too bad. Doesn't look too terrible. Seems like it's pretty decent. What else comes in the kit is you get a color call out. All right, you get a Schwimmwagen of the Army Oberkommando General der Pioneer Erwin Yankee. I'm not great with German names, but the Kuban Bridgehead, Eastern Front, 1943 in August. So there you go. Single color. Oh, it does have a Kuban badge right there. You can see that. That's pretty cool. And then on the reverse, you get a Schwimmwagen from 3rd Panzer Regiment, 2nd Panzer Division. So, get some unique unit markings there. And it looks like you get the unit crest on the side. Pretty cool. All right, and then the instructions. Yep. 1/16 scale, kit number 6106. And looks like you're putting the floorboard in the bottom of the hull with some extra bracing pieces in there. Alright, you do get a sprue call out too. And then step 2. Yeah, putting some of them braces in, putting some PE. Looks like you're doing the gas pedal, clutch and brake, steering, gear shifter, all that stuff down there. And then looks like you're on the underneath of the top side of the hull. No doubt decal there, you're going to put that's for your dashboard. Yeah. All right. And then you're mating the top to the bottom. And then you have that O-ring. I guess it does kind of act like an inner tube. Kind of weird. Never seen that before. Interesting. And then looks like we're building the front suspension. Putting some details on. This came out of the staples. Yep. And then you mount that front piece right there. Mount your wheels. And your tires and all that. Mounting your spare. Okay. Ah, those parts D15 are lug nuts. Huh. Cool. And then you're getting more detail parts on here. Looks like you're going to get a machine gun mount. Alright, that's pretty cool. More PE, screens get mounted. Headlights, front bumper, no tech light, all that. Then we're, yeah, mounting exhaust. The prop and its shield and all that. Oh, I guess those curved pieces are like little bumpers right there that I thought were lower control arms. Okay. Then you put in your seats. You got PE to build the little flag pennant. Mount your oar. Front windshield. You got your tarp. Whoa, that's not your tarp, that's your canvas top. Okay, makes sense. All right. Some more PE parts. Shovel. And then your paint masks. Oh, you got your little windshield wiper where you can kind of miss the rest but have a clean spot for like dust. And masking the tail light, headlights. Not too bad. Let's look at the decals. Pretty nice decals. Got your pennant markings, your little crests. There's probably like your shift pattern. Can you see that? It's actually almost readable. And then you have your, what I'm assuming is your speedometer. So yeah, nice decals. Now one thing that I did get for this kit, because I didn't think it had it and it didn't have it, was I did get a, if I can find it, where did it go? A 3D printed MG34 that comes with a mount. It's a different style mount. It's a mount like this. You can see that. So yeah, very interesting. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I could probably drill that out a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know yet. But it does have, you know, the magazine. I think those are 50 rounds, so that'd be 100 altogether. And it has a bipod. And then you have your buttstock, which will need to be glued on. So yeah, pretty neat little kit. I normally don't build my one-ofs unless it's something that's readily available. Then I will build a one-of. But I don't know if I'm going to build this one. I don't know. I have the Schwimmwagen. I have 2 of those, so I might build a Schwimmwagen instead and just kind of hold on to the Schwimmwagen, because I just don't know how rare this kit is, or if I can find another one to build. Because everything else I have 2 of, mostly. When Andy releases a kit and it's got you know, the pre-order price where you save some money, I usually buy 2 of those just so I have one, and then I can build one. It just seems to work best that way, I found out, at least for me. But this kit, a buddy of mine was selling it, and I was like, yes, I'm interested, and I got a really good price on it. So and it came with some resin wheels, which is definitely a nice perk right there. But I don't know if I'm going to build it. I might hold on to it for a little bit. I mean, I have other builds in the queue that would be way ahead of it. Like the M4A1 Sherman tank there, which I am looking at getting some different decals for. Trying to do like a 770, the 741st Independent Tank Battalion is what I'm looking to do. And I found a set of decals for it, but I haven't found a picture. So I don't know if I can, what I can use as a reference. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video of what I've got done so far on the Sherman. So that'll be coming soon. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the box review of the Eduard Schwimmwagen in 1/16 scale. And if you liked the video, please give a like, comment, and a subscribe. Thanks.